Hey everybody, I'm Stitch Kitten, and today we are gonna keep doing those cute little rainbow heroes, the rainbow resolutions that we started, and I am gonna continue to use cute little dice to pick it. I swear I thought we were gonna get started on time today, and clearly that was not the case. I also told you guys I might do my nails this week. Uh, as you can see, I didn't even do them, much less do them for you guys. So I'm getting stuff back together. But yeah, I got more than a touch of autism, my dude, and it has been a lot of change recently. I am getting adjusted, but I'm getting it back together. Stuff is happening. I swear. Um, we will eventually go back to be our obsessively organized self, and then I will probably get better at starting on time eventually. I was getting better at it, I feel like. Starting more like, yeah, thank you. That's what I think too. Uh, was getting better at starting on time, minus that you know, started really late initially, and so I just had to work back from there. But also, yeah, I have had a little bit of a setback. Who would have guessed that my partner of 8 years breaking up with me would be a setback? But yeah, I'm doing better. She has been kind of a really terrible, terrible, terrible person to me. Like just when we interact, she has been really rude. So that has made it really easy to be over her. I'll be real. But also, yeah, it's rough out here, guys. Yeah, I keep saying, surely I'm gonna get a break, and I gotta knock on wood because I keep jinxing myself on that one. The universe says you thought. Uh, Somebody out there must think I can handle it, right? That's a thing that spiritual people say, right? They don't ever give you more than you can handle. Uh, but yeah, I'm looking for the break. It's coming, surely. Knock on wood. All right. But for real, let's do some of these heroes. Let's get some drawing done. We're working through it. It'll be alright. Uh, we got some ups going on. Um, yeah. I'm doing ballet class again. That is fun. You guys should, if you guys are like physical people, like you just like moving around, I don't even know. It wasn't even the okay, anyway. I love and hate the auto mod system. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I heard this thing. Um, you guys have seen the show, Mr. Robot. There's this quote from that show that I really love, and it's that people say you gotta learn to get back up when you fall, but I reject that shit because the whole thing is a fall, and you gotta learn to fall better. Um, I love that because, like, even just from not a metaphorical standpoint, like just from a literal standpoint, I used to be really, really clumsy. And uh I used to fall a lot. And before I realized I had ADHD, there was really not a way for me to realize that mindfulness was the thing that was going to get me to stop falling over all the time. And so I just fell over all the time. Like I would just or I wouldn't be watching I not intoxicated, not like inebriated or anything, just fully myself, middle of the day, wide awake, have many, many times unmedicated, walked straight into poles, like telephone poles and things, just like on the street and on the sidewalk, because I just didn't used to have an appropriate amount of spatial awareness of myself, and it wasn't like a thing that I could manage all the time. Um, and so I just fall down a lot. And I took karate at some point in middle school, and I did initially take it for self-defense because I was kind of a small kid that got bullied and yada yada yada, whatever. But one of the things that I learned in karate that was actually something I still use to this day is in karate, one of the first things that they teach you is how to fall really well. Because if you are going and, swinging your arms and your legs around and you don't have good balance and stuff, they expect that you're gonna fall over. But instead of teaching you how to not fall right away because, everybody's gonna be a little bit tricky on how to get themselves to not. Everybody's gonna be a little bit different, everybody's gonna have different initial balance and center of gravity, all that stuff. So they just teach you how to fall really well without hurting yourself. And I, to this day, will notice when I fall badly. And I love that. I love that I can notice, oh, I need to not land on my hands or I'm gonna break my wrist. Oh, I need to like roll to the side to not hurt my knees. I love being able to know that I have the ability to recover as opposed to fall well so that I can recover easily as opposed to knowing that I'm never gonna fall, right? I think that that is a good life skill, both literally and metaphorically. Here, hold on. I gotta read the long message. I'm gonna sip my coffee. Yeah, I think that is true for most things. That's also literally how scientific theory works. I love science. If you got a touch of the tism and you need it to be very literal for you, in science, failure is still evidence, it's still data, and you still get to learn stuff from failure. Failure is relative to your experiment. So failure is still success in information. Ta-da. Gotta learn through effort, and sometimes those efforts do not succeed. And then you can learn failure because failure is still information. You're welcome. Good to yourselves. Nice. It's okay. You can do it. I promise. You guys think I do all this crap because I just like I know I look I know I look little, but I got white hairs on my head. They're just hiding. I got plenty of my 1,000 hours put in for way, way too many skills. So, you guys got this. Motivation day. We all got this. Stitch is holding it. Finger guns. All right, let's do some art. Uh, how did I roll? Okay, you guys can literally go back and look on the camera. How did I roll one as the starting number twice when I already did the one? Anyway, okay, we'll try again. Maybe my dice is like weighted bad or something. It is metal and resin cast. I'm sure there's plenty of opportunity for that. Four. Green Thumb Gardener. Right, well, I guess we're doing gardener. I do still want to do probably. Yeah, it's great. Yep. Or if you have like aversions to certain foods, that's actually like genetically your body telling you that it thinks things are poisonous or not good for you. Uh so even if you don't learn, you know, your genes literally learn for you. So just do what you want, fail how you please. You know, be a person. People cannot predict. It is literally impossible. I am a human person right now. I got freaking acne face. My hair's messed up. I just smacked my camera. I wasn't even paying attention. So, you know, just learn to be okay. Yeah, because it's gonna happen. Learn to. Oh, here, hold on. I have a really good wall quote. When I say wall quote, I have it's like a ton of quotes that I have from random various sources uh on my wall that I just use. Basically, if I hear something, they're like my positive affirmation, you know? Like I I think that having the live laugh love stuff up works for some people, but for me it makes me feel silly. So so like instead what I have is I have stuff that if stuff is just like a little too sweet or stuff is just like man that's really good advice that makes me like want to kick myself or something, stuff that is meaningful to me as a phrase or whatever. I just put it on a little note and I put it over here on my wall by where I'm working all the time so that my brain is forced to absorb nice things basically. uh but yeah, anyway, the one I was gonna say is I like that one. That's a good one. But the one I was gonna share is knowing you need things is a strength and asking does not make you weak because I think that people often get really afraid of asking for help and stuff. Aw, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you know you guys are also amazing. You're always so freaking sweet. Little hearts, big hearts. Uh, what's the other one? This hearts for every. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are I'm also very happy for about. It makes it easier to show up all the time. Come hang out with you guys. It's fun for me. Well, you guys are the best, so I'm getting it then. How about that? Yeah, exactly. Like I I used to do I know because I used to do fly and I'm still not perfect, you know, I'm a human person. I I am sure there are still plenty of instances where I have space to learn on this. But one thing that I have learned that I've definitely gotten better at is that uh as well as you ever can know people, right? As well as anyone can ever know people, like assumptions are always assumptions. And yeah. And also always they will be up on the YouTube and the Twitch here for a little bit. So if you miss out, feel free to check it out later. But I appreciate you guys. And yeah, thank you for however you're engaged. I always love seeing you guys here or in the comments or whatever. It's fun. Um, I don't know about the Molinear, but I got I got some muscles. You know, I could maybe lift like I could maybe lift like a good replica or something. You know? Um, okay. I think that's pretty good. Here, hold on. I'm gonna switch you guys back over to the chatting for a second because we're back a few pages. I'm gonna flip the sketchbook. Yeah. See ya. See ya. Take care. Take care. Um, yeah. See, I bet I could lift your doorstop. I don't know about phone here, but if your doorstop is Jonathan, then yeah, maybe I could lift the doorstop. Well, I'm glad that you guys are. I'm just here doing my best. I'm trying to spread the chill. I think it's working. You guys, good job with that. You're very sweet. So thank you. Oh, thanks. I like this thing a lot. I'm pretty sure it's just some random piece of costume jewelry, but like kind of nice costume jewelry. Is it? Fudge. Okay, hold on. I I messed with a bunch of Windows settings because it was being really dumb. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm gonna check on my end. It might be just to make sure it's not me. Okay. Uh, all right. Am I cutting on my end? Does it sound like it? Uh, no, I think maybe. Oh, okay. You know, I think what it is. Yeah, and I think what it is anyway is that yeah, my air in the house is on now, so it's cutting more audio. I think it just turned on. It probably cut me while it was turning on. Because I have some really nice filters set up on this really nice microphone. I love it so much. But also, yeah, sometimes little goofy stuff, especially while we're on live. But yeah, I'm glad it went back to normal after that though, cuz I keep messing with the freaking settings cuz it keeps doing that and then just like not coming back. And then everybody has to listen to my fans or something. It's terrible. But I fixed some Windows settings and uh yeah, hopefully it continues to uh stay on the one microphone that I actually use and reset itself to this microphone now. Um, yeah, for some reason it kept having. And here, I'm going to pin line of action again because I am going to do a little bit of a warm up. Uh, haha, a warm up only an hour into this. About it. Oh, and again, line of action has dashes in it. I typed it one time wrong, and now I can never get away from. Actually, am I a little bit silly? Can I just like remove this from my history? No, doesn't let me do it right there. I will do it later. Okay. I swear I have a degree in. Is my camera autofocusing? I saw you. I saw you do that. Did you reset? Why did you reset? Guys, my freaking things are trolling me today. It is on autofocus. Stop that. You. Alright, that looks alphabet. Just to check. Yeah, okay, that looks fine. Recently it has been a little bit better, which uh ooh, we hate that for you. I'm sorry. But yeah, recently it's been a little bit better, but we're still waiting on the break. Still just yeah, see, I I'm really good at talking about holes, but I also have a lot of therapy you know, under my belt. I'm really good at non-confrontation conversations with people that I disagree with, um, or at least non-aggressive confrontation. I guess that's the correct way to say that because it's not non-confrontational. I do confront people, but in a not aggressive way where I'm attempting to be productive and trying not to be just like big mad, you know. Um and also a lot of the time, especially with people like biggest that have like bad base ideas, like just incorrect. Yeah, that's a big yikes. I I'm really good at the nonviolence thing. Even when I was learning karate, it was because I was getting beat up and just kind of taking it. So, uh, yeah, um, I am, I'm a pretty big pacifist, which is definitely a nurture thing. Um, like I am as an adult, if somebody were to try and beat me up, like I'm very much a tit for tat person. Like I like giving people's energy back to them. If you're gonna be an asshole, like I'll be an asshole too. But uh, yeah, I'm usually really good at not starting things with people. But also, yeah, it is unfortunate when they're in like a forced vicinity kind of thing. Oh wait, hold on. Uh, okay, we're gonna do 22 again, just because I think twos are fun. Would have guessed I have the tis. Ah, oh yeah, did you see that? That's what I mean by this is probably just some costume jewelry. It's like so stiff. Um, each of these little link has a connector in it, but the links themselves are just like I don't know, stainless steel or tin or something. Uh where they have worn a little bit over time, but I kind of imagine this is pretty old. It also doesn't have any sort of manufacturing stamps or anything on it, so I kind of imagine that, like, well, thanks. I didn't even freaking shower for you guys today, and I was feeling self-conscious about it, so I appreciate you. I'm here in my I just got out of bed type of fit. I got my free coffee pajama shirt on. Uh which I think is backwards for you guys, but also, but thanks. uh, I did sleep pretty good. that's maybe what you guys are noticing. That hadn't happened in a hot minute. Thanks. Uh, Here I'll tell you about my sleep. Um, I'll actually maybe I'll get up and get a tea and then I'll start my thing. We're just chatting. We're having a chill start. No. Oh, because the air turned off. It'll fix itself. Okay, hold on. Is it better? Is it working? Is it regaining its momentum? I'll just talk at it for a minute. Okay, yeah. Sorry, it's just adjusting itself with the air on and off. If it if the air keeps turning on and off, I can always go and like close my door a little bit. I just keep it open because otherwise my cats get sad. They think that I like what the it's hot. It's trying, man's. Yeah, it's hot out though. I think it was like 90 something yesterday. Like that's like yeah, I have to look at what that is in Celsius again because I forgot. Yeah, it was like 90 F here, so it was like 32 C. Okay, everybody else doesn't have to do the conversions. I'm the streamer. I'm just doing it for like I'm just doing it to be nice to all the European fellows that are nice enough to tutor. That's also fair. I mean, do it if you please. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to enforce it or nothing. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna grab these so that I have liquids that aren't just coffee. Because I hear my voice, I hear it. I wanna wanna sound okay for you guys, and I will be right back. We will start some figure studies. I will in the cute little line of action.com website link. Everybody can do their own practice if they want. Join in, whatever, that in the chat. We will right back. Okay, water acquired. Look, I got water even, and that's ah freak. It's the notebook. Sorry, guys. Okay, start these freaking practice. I'm gonna do them in pen this time because I feel like doing them in pencil last time I got kind of stiff. I tried to use my eraser a couple of times. Not really supposed to do that for gesture. Uh, yeah. Here, let's tell you guys about how I've been doing because I've been doing a little bit better. I'm sure you guys not doing terrible. Yeah, my ex is still being like a raging butthole, but also I'm doing good about it. That has, like I said, made it a lot easier to just kind of be, um, which like is sad, but also like, yeah, I guess at least I'm not upset that it's over. I have acceptance on that. Uh, Good because it seems very, very over, and like she is very not interested in whatever her perception has warped into without her saying shit. Um, and yeah, she has been like actually kind of a racist, um, kind of crazy. Like we were together for a really long time, guys. Like almost. Oh crap! I gotta keep. I gotta stop. Go. Look at the chair a little bit. That's that's fine. I'm pretty sure I've done this pose and I really like drawing it. There. Yeah, cool. I think I'm more centered in the frame now. Um, Skip this. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Switch up. Feel like I until a month ago thought that she was like a really good person, uh, who just had some bad. I thought we were very similar, I thought like she was a really good person who just had some bad freaking cards dealt to her, and it was a little bit tricky for her sometimes, and she didn't totally know what to do about all of that. And for her to now be like so fucking rude, absolutely so fucking rude. I can't imagine being as rude as she's being to like even people I don't like, much less people that supposedly have done nothing wrong and that I loved for almost a decade also, like it's just actually kind of crazy and like yeah, maybe something is up. I don't know what it is, and she won't tell anybody. She won't even tell people that aren't me. It's been a month even before we broke up. She didn't really want to tell me what was going on or anything. And like we had talked about that she maybe was having some problems with her meds a little bit, and that she should talk to her doctor because I am not a medical professional. But also, I'm not a medical professional, and she don't want to talk to nobody about it, and I don't read brains. So yeah, it's big sad, and she's just being a butthole. It's crazy. Like, okay, guys, this is a real story. I feel insane telling this story because like I cannot imagine doing this to somebody like ever. But we were in the car and I had thanked her for giving me a ride because we were just going to the same place and it didn't really make sense for me to ask somebody else come all the way to like our shared living space get me. We're just going to the same place. And so I thanked her for giving me a ride, and I was just gonna sit quietly in the car and not engage with her because I didn't figure she wanted to engage with me. And so, uh, partway through the car ride, he started asking me questions about my ideas for new living situations, which she has given me much time to work on, and also the person who owns our house has said that she has no intention of kicking me out if I, pay rent and take care of the space that she's taken care of. Like, because she's also our landlord in addition to Eliza's family, and she knows that Eliza gets a really good freaking deal here, and I appreciate that. Um, and so, uh, yeah, she just like okay, so she started asking me about sorry, I'm so miffed. You could tell this one got me because like I really can't even on this one, guys. But yeah, so she started asking me about it's been like a month, by the way, and on top of it only being a month, I do actually have some decent plans in the works on how the freak I'm getting out of here because she's being a butthole. And uh so I was like, okay, here are like my outline plans, like I like kind of started answering her questions and she just kept asking me like really, really specific things. Like I should have it all figured out by now. And I was at some point I was kind of like, dropped a lot of stuff on me all of a sudden. I'm working on it, but like I also don't have the kind of money that just makes housing appear out of the ground. So like here is the thing that I have that I'm on and like I was just gonna go over the bullet points for her again and she must really not have liked that answer because she here I'm gonna pause it because this one requires an action, to tell the story. So she didn't even, she must not like my answer because as I was prepping up to just do like quick bullet points of like my basic ass plan so far, uh she didn't even look at me, didn't didn't say nothing. She just put her finger on her mouth and like exasperated shushed me like I was a freaking 4-year old. And oh my god, guys, it took all of my therapy skills, every single one of my therapy skills, to just be like, to just, to just not, not say nothing, just go back to being silent on my phone because, oh my god, that is such a bitchy thing to do. Like, like, who does that? Guys, that's like snapping at people. That's freaked up. That's so dumb. And like I can't imagine her doing that to anybody else. And it's not like she's acting like that in front of other people. It's just to me. And it's a crazy switch up. And I can't even, guys. It's so crazy. And like, if she'd been doing it the whole time, that would be one thing. But you guys heard me saying in the beginning she was like absurdly nice to me. And it's only like as I'm giving her what she wants, like as I'm letting her know that I will in fact be okay without her and that I can figure it out and that I will get out of her hair, that she's being peed off. She's like, well, that I like it almost feels like she's mad that she didn't just completely destroy me. Like it's so petty. I can't oh takes fist at the children. Cause oh my Jesus, it feels like I have been dating a child for a decade and ah she still hasn't gone to the grocery store, I don't think. Actually, I lie. I think she went to the grocery store yesterday. I saw her bring back 2 bags of she has not been to the grocery store in a month because she broke up with me a month ago. There was no food in the house really that was hers. And I think she bought a thing of bacon. I saw a thing of bacon in the fridge that was definitely um some milk. Uh, maybe she bought butter? I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure, guys. Uh, she just really never grew out of having a boy mom, and like she just, she kept telling me how hard she was working for the both of us, and no, I just figured, what the frick? I don't care. I can me and my one man army can take care of some silly house chores. Uh, because she had 2 jobs, you know. I thought I was doing it for the both of us, and she's gonna figure out how much, or like, this is kind of funny. Her Graham like came over and used our guest bathroom and uh made a comment about the dirt in there because if you guys have bathrooms that don't have good ventilation, they just get kind of musty if you don't like wipe them down. You have to like physically. Oh, sorry, the air is turning back on. So if I cut out a little bit, okay, I'm gonna guess it has fixed itself by now. And I will get up and just like kind of close the door. I don't, no promises it'll stay shut or that it'll help any in the first place, but we'll see. Oh, hello, Bubby. Not coming to say hi, but just walking about. I will show off the kittens for you guys on camera if they walk by, I promise. They do just kind of hang out in here now, so. Uh, let's get back to doing some. Hi, Martin. You want to come up? Come hang out? You want to say hi? Love it. Love you guys. So, bye, Bubby. Alright. Uh, yeah, anyway. I can't imagine doing something that fishy to nobody. Like, that is crazy, guys. Like, at this point, like, there is so much that I would understand from her, but it's too late. Like, if she, like, it's been weeks of her treating me. And, you know, if she had come to me a couple weeks ago and been like, been like, hey, I'm having problems with my stuff and I'm really sorry that I did all of that, but I was like having a day and like I just really need some space or whatever. Like I could have dealt with that, or if she had told literally anybody anything about like, you know, she is on drugs or cheating on me or whatever. Like that, all of that could have been talked about and dealt with a while ago because we have been together a long time and I really was in love with her. Like I was really in love with her a lot. And, uh, yeah, just hasn't. Yeah, that's real sad. But I finding after her if she's gonna treat me the way. Unfortunately, I'm upset about it. But I need her out of my life too now, which is kind of shitty. Like, uh, I a lot of time acquiescing to her, giving her that she wanted, and if they weren't like for me, like I just I have spent a lot of time gonna treat me like this after all of that. Ah, maybe I just don't need to be sad because I love her. But I, yeah, I don't know. It feels almost like a different person woke up and broke up with me because she just has been acting kind of weird, and not just me that thinks she's acting kind of bizarre, but also doesn't want to talk to anybody about it. And yeah, uh, the heck no. Certainly not me. I can't wait around forever to tell me, and she doesn't want to. Doing sobbing constantly. Uh, her being a butthole has made, like I said, a lot easier to chat with her about it. And I wish she didn't feel like she needed. I feel like, that would be accomplished with her being a lot less of a butthole. Also, yeah, not a space I feel like I need to stay in. And my one man army is always a big support. You guys are always epic support. Actually, another thing that kind of sad that I've been thinking lately is that maybe he just hasn't liked me a while because I we had kind of talked about this, but also I had kind of gotten weird vibes from her, like wasn't really that interested in me, and like she wasn't really paying attention when I talked and stuff, and I just figured, tired and whatever, and we just needed to reconnect because she's working a lot. And so we did kind of talk about it, and I was just like, hey, could you just like, if you don't want to like listen to me ramble about my projects or whatever, that's fine, but like, could we have better communication on that? And she was like, oh yeah, yeah, no, that totally makes sense. And like, yeah, I'm just work and all that, sometimes come to me bad times. I was like, yeah, no, that also makes sense. We had like a good conversation about it. Um, but also like I have a hard time trusting people, and it makes me secure in social situations that she isn't like really or hasn't really been all that positive in her responses to it. Um, despite me feeling like I have tried to be very supportive of her. So, uh, I don't like those. So I'm gonna sit this one out and drink my coffee. Stare at the ones I've done so far. They're coming along pretty good, and we'll do a couple more, and then I'll spend some time doing one more of those heroes. I do gotta go kind of on time today, not exactly or nothing. I have places to. Maybe we'll sit out an extra. This one's already almost up. These are 2 minutes apiece, by the way. I'm realizing I didn't say that. But just in case you weren't impressed, or weren't paying attention, here I can write that at the top. Also, these pens are nice. Uh, actually super cheap. I bought them $2 at a little $2 a piece at like a little kiosk thing. Um, that a tertiary person I know runs, and yeah, no, this it's just a nice pen. The cat tail is the pen button, and yeah, I've been using it for this whole thing, so they're just kind of nice pens. They have really clean lines. I'm gonna have to find a new pencil, guys. I can't believe they this thing that high. It got priced out of the freaking craft store. Got priced out at the crafts store, guys. They do not sell it at the Hobby Lobby near me. The Hobby Lobby near me is the only place that is going to sell me a canvas big enough for that art contest I'm entering, and they will not sell me the freaking pencil because it's too much money for them to stock in overhead or something, probably. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. I also kind of wonder if it's just because it's Japanese and because I live in the USA, and that's also so sad. I need to get new bras, guys. My bras are freaking terrible. All the straps are shot. All the freaking wires are threatening to poke me. Oh, but I got tickle bitty. It's hard to find bras that aren't $1 million. Sorry if I'm confusing anyone. If you know, you know. Okay. Let's do maybe like 2 or 3 more up and stretch a little. Think the okay. Get the sketchbook up. Don't look if you don't want to watch me. Arrgh. Know what? Maybe for a warm up, if I remember next time, I out go the thing I had storage, and I dug it out to use as superhero drawing references, and then I kind of just stuck it on my bookshelf. So it will use that for its intended purpose next. I'll get it out for this. I hope Jax. I have finally wonderful art thing. Like, oh, I didn't. Ah, no, no, no. But have started integrating their lovely fan art on my channel finally. That I decided the little roly poly frog could be the loading screen for while I'm not here. I want to put loading on his face, but I haven't gotten around. Like I said, I'm only giving myself more stuff to do. I really need it. So I will have to stop that, find one. Um, yeah, I keep trying to manage to go out and be social now that I can. Yeah, also, it is crazy that I feel like I am allowed to be social. Like, I keep using the word allowed, uh, because, like, there's just so much that I really felt like my ex was gonna, like, get me in trouble for. Like, and I keep, like, saying that to people, and they're like, ew. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It sounds ew. Like, I get it now, but, like, also, yeah, I don't know. Like, she just be home, likes it when I'm there because she likes me. That's why wouldn't she want me to take that makes sense. But also, yeah, probably looking at 2020 and all that. Oh, sorry. I said I was gonna tell you guys how I was doing better, and then I just talking about my butthole ex being a butthole because she's being a butthole, and I'm sad about it. But the things are doing better. It's just like it's a passive debuff for real, guys. It's like sitting there. It's being uh freaked. Um but yeah, annoying. That's I need to talk about how good it's dead. The arc going. I have been talking about how that's pretty cool. Uh I'm just on this a little bit extra because I really like this model and they're in a and then I will the last warm up. But yeah, I have I really do. But I also hadn't done it in a while because uh another one of the things about my ex is that a lot of the time if I wanted to include it and uh because if I wanted her to like instantly make me stuff, I usually had to have like a really good reason. And I just feel bad bothering people. And she made it very clear that it was a bother to drive me about. So, and then she also was very insistent that she thought it was okay that I don't know how to drive and that I don't get my own license. Like, it was just very controlling. I'm realizing after the fact that it was very controlling and yeah, I I didn't want to see it. I wanted to give her the job. I figured, I was doing the I could fix her, guys. I was doing it. I was doing it in real life. It doesn't work. It doesn't work, guys. It's silly. And even if it works a little bit, it's not like they're suddenly, they just are a slightly better person. Apparently, that was never slightly better enough for her to not have done this. So, and I'm doing it again. Freak. Sorry. Just be stuck in where it will go. I went to karaoke on Friday. That was really our friend invited us, and that was where she pushed me car. But then I went and had a really good time, and did not let it ruin my evening. So me. Yeah, actually, we did karaoke for like hours. Like, I think we all showed up sometime around 8 or something. Uh, thank you. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, I think we all like 8 or something. And uh, yeah, I did not get picked up until 2. So, mm, well, a lot of my gamer tags are actually the stitched kitten. Uh, so if I play games, usually I will have the I'll use thingy out or whatever because it's not. But so if you see a stitched kitten in a video game, it's probably an imposter. Nah. But now maybe I'll make stitched mittens to bother you guys. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a joke now. Or maybe I'm trying to think. I do have one game where I'm must not be something I've played in a while because I can't remember what it is. Uh, I could maybe change Realm of the Mad God that I play with you guys more. Sorry, that's really good. And I notice her in a lot of these references. So I I know that I really like drawing her. I'm getting but yeah, that was super fun. Also, as much as I don't like giving Lobby Lobby is get my I cannot find other store in my area that wants to tell me that like actually not one. Ah, frick, 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 frick. You know what, guys? I think honestly, I need to move my mic. Um, and I also just because I moved some other stuff around on my desk, and now like I think maybe it's just that I'm not facing it anymore, and then also I think the place where I am facing now, if I moved it, it would also pick up less fan noise anyway, possibly. So, yeah, I am gonna finish up this drawing and stretch and not worry about it yet. Oh no, you do not want. No, if the sensitivity gets I sorry, I know I don't talk that loud, but if I put the sensitivity any higher, um, everyone is gonna hear my fan real bad, like real bad. It will not be pleasant, I promise. The gain is way down for a reason, but um, yeah, I think that's about what I wanted to do for this model. And I mean, I could work on her forever because she has, like I said, lots of really good muscle definition and lots of really fun shading, because of said muscle definition. But also, I did say I was gonna do the rainbow resolutions for you guys, and I want to make sure that I have time for that because, like I said, I do have to be somewhere this evening. Not right now, but later on. So I'm gonna get up and stretch real quick. You guys can look at this really cute model and my not so cute rendition of it. Rainbow resolutions. That's why I keep saying that. That's what I've decided. It has to be that because I wrote it down. And it's also the name of the stream, I think. It should be the name of the stream. Unless somebody thinks of something really cool. Resolutions are like self promises. They're like the things you would do on New Year's. Like, see, but I don't want to be. I thought about some stuff like that, or like Rainbow Rebels or something, but I don't want it to. But I want them to be classic superheroes and not anti-heroes. I want them to be. I want them to be classic, kid style, freaking, goofy goober good guys. That's not terrible. I'm sticking with resolutions for now. Yeah, but see, then you're still doing the counterculture heroes. I want to be classic culture heroes. I want to be big good guys. Okay. I will let you stew though, and I swear, you guys think of something classic culture hero-y better than Rainbow Resolutions. I can change it. I'm the moderator and all. No. Rainbow Rescuers is pretty good. I'm gonna think on that one. A stretch. Rainbow Res Rainbow Rescue Team. Wait, okay, wait, what about Rainbow Rescue Team? What do we think about Rainbow Rescue Team? That's pretty classic kids hero stuff. Rainbow Rescue Team? Yeah? What do we think? Rescue Team Rainbows? Rescue Team Rainbow? Rainbow can be like their rescue team code name or something. Because they're like Rescue Team Rainbow? Okay, great. Okay. Name change. Yeah, yeah. Rescue Team Rainbow. One rainbow. Because they're all the rainbows. Because if they're rainbows, like so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. To have like Onceler style leprechauns or something. Very Lorax coded. Sorry, if I start saying blank coded, I have a younger friend that said that to me, and I I might have gotten a little bit infected with that one. Yeah, or we could call them like crypties or something or coinies. I don't know. But yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see the vision. Okay, hold on. Sorry, let me write this down so that I uh risk. Actually, I'm gonna write it down with a better pen for writing. These pens very good for writing if you guys don't need to see it on the camera because they are very thin. Name change. Rescue team. Rainbow. Writing off and forces. Are I appreciate the enthusiasm. Rescue. Bowling. It's so good. It's so good. It really does kind of write itself. Sorry, here, let me scoot it over because you can't see my whole thing. Just a little bit. And I'll scoot it down a little bit. Don't look if you don't want to watch me the thingy. Scoot. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna leave you guys with the cute art and the name change. I'm gonna stretch, move my mic so hopefully it can stop being a butthole for you guys. And we'll see how that works. Thumbs up on that one. I'm gonna stretch. We'll see, we'll see. Uh there are I think all four of them sleeping here right now. So I will I will come back with pictures at the very least. How about that? Um, just a sec though. I'm gonna go stretch. I'm glad that the kittens could take over the channel if I like, you know, run or something. Gosh, they are basically Spider-Man. One of them tried to climb me today, and I had to get them to quit that because I want them to get adopted. Nobody wants to adopt mountain climbers. Yeah, I was thinking about it, and then I was like, you know what? We're having a positivity type of day. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go stretch, and I will be back in a minute. He's climbing all over my keyboard, guys. Hold on.
Hi, little goblin. Come on. Wanna say hi? You could come sit in my lap.
Wasn't even me that messed up the camera this time. Hold on. Still moving my microphone. Alright, guys. I think, hopefully, surely, between fixing all of the settings, like 3 times this week in different things, and resetting my microphone completely, and now it's in a different spot where hopefully it's gonna hear me better. I think, surely, surely the days of microphone issues are over. Oh gosh, it must be a really good joke. I know I'm not back yet, hold on. But it must be a really good joke on the channel because apparently even my dad, who I feel like probably doesn't listen to a ton of these, even my dad apparently knows that my microphone is mean to me in a little bit of a butt, but also like, yeah, I don't. My dad just got me like that really nice printer. I don't want to make him get me more stuff. He's a sweetie though. Okay, hold on. I will be coming your way on the actual screen in uh an ADHD second. By that I mean as soon as I get this freaking thing back in place. Hold up. Also, you guys will have to tell me if it continues to sound like crap for some reason or another. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully this is the last of the microphone saga. I don't fucking know. Sorry. Yeah. Hold on. This little bolt on the bottom of my thing is really secure. Also, really hard to get back into place on the 1 or 2 times that I've moved it. Okay. Oh, stretching accomplished. Water got. You guys got to see the cat on my desk. That one is Raccoon. Um, he's a little freaking goblin. How'd you manage that? Not with super glue again, right? You really, you gotta get, you gotta get those little rubber finger things, dude. Okay, hold on. I'm moving the sketchbook. Don't look if you don't wanna see the sketchbook move all over the freaking place. Um, yeah, I thought the point was you only needed one. Alright, I think the sketchbook is in place for the final sketch of the day. Also, the air did turn off while I was talking, so if you guys didn't hear me cut out this time. Anyway, that's pretty cute. I like that. I like that for you and everybody around you. Hold on. I think I have to zip tie this cord so it's not gonna be in my way while I am drawing. So I have one more thing to do, but yeah, you guys could just look at me get a zip tie. Oh, yeah, but oh, yeah. That works. I I want to make some little freaking not necessarily a coin, but uh yeah, I do know about the AFD because unfortunately there are some people uh in in my US politics that kind of like the AFD. So I agree with that sentiment. Let me snip this zip tie. Sorry if this missing a noise. I guess I could have muted, but it's too late now. That didn't even really sound loud in person. I'm sure you guys are fine, hopefully. Everybody's got eardrums. Okay, cool. Gotta get this Green Gardener started. Freak, I took so long on that break. That's my B. Yeah, I get big, massive time blindness. So true, though. So true. Or yeah, Elon did that thing. Everybody knows what the Elon did. I'm not gonna say it, but like everybody knows what the Elon did. And Elon is like supposedly the biggest freedom guy like ever. So, crazy. Crazy. Absolutely insane. Cannot imagine. Couldn't be me. But what are you gonna do? I didn't vote for none of them. So, yeah, it's looking similar to some not so great people from your history and politics on your side over here. But I keep I keep deciding that the crux has got to be that you know Orange Guy and Tesla ain't friends anymore because that's what I got. That's what I got right now, guys. It's looking kind of bleak over here, but we're trying, and keeps looking bleak. Who knows? Who knows? I suddenly have a lot less reasoning to need big deep roots. So yeah, I don't know if we really want him either. Uh thanks to Scotland on that one. I'm not gonna be too freaking politics out here today, but like, yeah, y'all are chill. Y'all are chill for bothering him on his freaking golf course tour. Nobody needs to have a freaking golf course tour while you're running away from essay allegations, especially with minors. It's like, bro, freaking. Oh yeah, also apparently my kitten yawned on the camera when I was gone. That's adorable. That's clipped now if you guys want to watch my kitten yawn. It's so freaking cute. Alright, let's stop talking about all this gross nonsense. We've got freaking plants and garden to draw. Uh, we said Green Thumb Gardener. So he's gotta be growing some freaking plants, obviously. Uh, let's look up like gardener references. So that we have ideas because I'm drawing a little bit of a blank. Not on like gardeners in general, but just like yeah. So true though. Hmm. Okay, okay. I like that, but I was thinking more like okay, so instead of a watering can, hear me out. So what if we have like the green gardener is like kind of like the thing from the Fantastic Four, but like plant golem instead of rock golem, like he's got like he was probably a person at some point, but he's like kind of integrated with the earth now, like maybe he's got like leafy hair or something with grass or I think I'm gonna have him just like sitting around a little tomato pot because I think that'll be cute. Like we just have like a Charlie Brown tree tomato plant with like one tomato on it that's like so big that it's like hurting the plant. And that can be our like opportunity for character growth because remember these are like little kid superheroes. So we'll have like a big pot and maybe the water just like flows out of his fingers. Or maybe like he can touch a watering can that's already there and it like fills with magic water or something. Like he's more like a druid or something uh than like a magic user. We'll have it be in this really shallow pot because nobody said that he was smart. He's just magic. have like our little tomato plant that's really, really trying, but it's kind of little. And then just the one branch that's like all the way weighed down because he's got a big freaking tomato on it. And I was kind of thinking like a big golem guy like the thing, but what if he's more like Beast Boy? Like he's like plant leprechaun or something. Like he's the Lorax, you know? If we have him be like spry little guy. Like this is his freaking like Baymax but small, you know? And he's like poking the tomato. And maybe he's like actually holding the tree so it doesn't fall over. Because it should be falling over, you know? And then this branch will have some big old leaves on it. Like, just this branch is doing really well. Some more little scraggly things kind of appear. I'll give him some kind of like little grassy hair, you know? Maybe he's got like big crooked rock teeth or something. Because we want him to look a little goofy. Want him to look a little ghouly, a little ghoulish. Because he is of the forest. Give him a big old golem nose. And he's going, oh my god, look at that tomato. I'm gonna eat it.
It's so hungry. Maybe instead of feet, he's got like some little hooves for stability in the garden. Feet in the garden are cumbersome. Oh, shoot. I dropped my paper a little bit there. Being heavy-handed. Maybe we'll give him like a little cloak of leaves. With like maybe he'll have like a little flower in his hair. Maybe the flower's like growing around his ear. Like he's got some earrings or something. But it's just the flowery vine. Like kind of trailed off. I like it. I think it's pretty epic. What do you guys think? Are you liking it? Have these like the big old fingers on the pot, like they're just kind of. Oh no, wait! I said he was holding the freaking flower. I drew that already. Sorry, I'm or tomato plant. I'll have to erase my base work and draw over it again here, or I'm gonna confuse myself too bad. Oh, tips for erasing your base work with regular eraser, guys. After you do a little bit, you usually get like lead buildup on your eraser real bad. Just scratch your eraser real good against some just clean piece of your paper because erasers work by removing themselves from themselves. So if you just rub real hard at a piece of clean paper, eraser cleans itself. Woo! And then you just get rid of all your little eraser shavings. And ta-da! An eraser to pick up all this new crap. And then it gets clogged up again. And ta-da! That's like one of my favorite art tips because I used to really hate erasers, and I know some people really hate erasers in general because they think you should be like either really into your mistakes or like their type of art medium just doesn't require erasing or whatever it is. But I think if you're just drawing figures or working on, art in pencil or erasable mediums, knowing how erasers actually work is super useful. So, Just in case somebody else thinks that's a good tip. I really like that one. Here, let's see. We have our little pot, and then one food right here. This bubbly lake that comes around the side. Sure that I'm putting some placement markers in because what I typically like to do is to, especially when I'm drawing over things like this, really like to make sure that my base layer is like really hardly visible. Um, where even in person, it's a little bit hard for me to see all the everything that's happening in my original piece, just so that I don't rely too heavily on tracing it because I feel like a lot of the time, especially with like earlier drafts of art, people will get really bogged down in making all of their drafts the same, or at least really samey improvements on itself. And I think that that ends up a lot of the time making the final drafts a lot worse representations of the artist because you're restricting your improvement, right? You're making it so that your improvement has to be based on the mistakes you've already made, um, instead of using that as a basis for doing new art. And I think that if you just can't see it, if it's harder for your brain to even use, then it's a lot easier to not trace it, right? It's a lot easier to make a new piece for every draft of your artwork if you can't even see the first draft that you had well enough to trace it, you know? And clearly that won't work for everybody for a variety of reasons, but it works really good for me. So, yeah, if you guys want to steal art tips, apparently it is Steal Art Tips Day and Motivation Day and generally chill, fun Stitches Day. So, appreciate you guys. And steal my art tips. Do it. Be artists. Outsell me and then come back and tell me how you're all rich and famous. And I'll be like, cool, I have a cat. Like, I really messed up this foot, I think, the first time. This little hoof here. It did not look good. And now, I think that one looks way better. A little detailing on the pot. And And I want to make sure I work on making the hair look more individual this time because I want it to kind of look like strands, you know, like plants or vines or something. And I think last time I made it look too much like hair, basically. So I'm gonna try and really bring those kind of more swirly, loopy forms in there a little bit. And big wide mouth. He's very excited to eat that tomato. And I'm gonna have it so that we have our one big thick branch that's drooping, and then kind of a spindly little tomato plant for the rest of the plant. That's trying, but not quite doing it, you know. I think I'm gonna move some of these leaf branch things, but they're not blocking his face quite so much. Some little kind of goofy looking leaves. It's trying. Wasn't gonna do it on its own though, I guess. But this branch has got some big old leaves. And it's pretty cute. It's coming together. Spindly branches and leaves. Maybe we'll put like this one kind of got a little bit of magic like rub off or something. So it's got a little tiny green tomato or something. Add some more little grass hairs up here. Oh, heyo, heyo. Little cute little fine. I'm doing better this week, and we are trying to keep the spirits up. We're drawing this cute little plant golem gardener guy. He's coming out real cute. Hope you guys are having better weeks too. Really didn't mean for everybody to have a better week than me to be such a frickin' challenge. I think like all sorts of people I said that to had terrible weeks. So when it rains it pours, I guess. But yeah, have good weeks. I don't mean to be jinxing nobody. Then some little leaves for this little pillow. Yikes! Yeah, like I said, didn't mean for that to be such a challenge, Frick. Well, we love that for you when it's prescribed by a doctor for legitimate reasons. Be careful, feel better. Look at this dude. He's so excited to eat the tomato. He's gonna do it. He's gonna eat it. Oh, I bet. If you were at the hospital, so fair. I appreciate y'all chilling with me, whatever you guys are doing, so no worries. No responses needed. Enjoy your whatever you're up to. Put a little flower on his hand. Maybe I'll put some little vines like around him in his skin. And I think I'm gonna color in the flowers. Yeah, just to give that a little more distinction. Shade these hoops. Add some leaves sticking off over here. This tunic thing. Yeah, another little vine. What do you guys think? Is he cute? Is he cute in like a gross little goblin kind of way? I think so. The green thumb partner. Uh, and I really like the other two that I did so far. So, if I convince myself to, when stuff settles down here a little bit, I would really love to make those some stickers for you guys. But yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how well I can get my crap together. Excuse me while I go into sitting on my knees because I'm an old person and my back hurts. But yeah. He's so cute. Look at him. He's gonna eat the tomato. He's gonna do it. Even though something like that. Aged badly. I really don't like how little the tree stands out, so I'm gonna go over it in marker. I don't really want to do a whole ink like I did with the other one, but who knows? Maybe I'll start this and then we'll get it inked. Hmm. He's eating his tomato that he grew from the Charlie Brown tree, but also yeah, the Charlie Brown tree not looking so good. Didn't like how little it was sticking out from the rest of the image though, so I'm linking it. So true. So true. You know what they say about glass houses, dude. But he's little, so what does he care? What do you mean he's not supposed to grow? He's just a little guy. How can you be mad? Okay, okay, maybe I will link it. Only because I like this pen. Don't gotta twist my arm or anything. Yeah, I think so. It's 50%. Uh, 3 out of 6 is 50%. I mean, I'm an American, so you should check your calculators and not trust my math, but pretty sure 3 out of 6 is 50%. Think you are correct on that one. That would be very epic. 50% done already. Project's gonna just zip by. Sorry, sorry. The spite is with me this week. Um, I don't mean to be atting you guys, but yeah, we are on three. It's so we've got Green Gardener, which is this one, or Green Thumb Gardener, sorry, and Phoenix Fatale, and uh Midnight Moxie. That's what we called the last one. Midnight Moxie, I think, is my favorite so far, even though this one is pretty cute. We gave her some good decorations. Not that this guy doesn't have good decorations, but you know, you guys know. You guys know what I mean. If you saw it, it's good. Yeah, it's very epic superhero style. Whereas this one is like definitely still epic, but like more little kid epic than the Midnight Moxie one. Is very this one is soft. I'm not necessarily always into the cutesy soft stuff. And while he is very cute and very good at superheroing, obviously. Uh yeah, he's kind of a sweetie. And you know, in real life, I'm all for the sweeties. Design wise though, not always as cool. Sweeties with Moxie design. I'm just I'm just saying hit me up or I'm kidding. But yeah, he's the little kid comic relief. He's the guy that's getting into trouble, but on the team's behalf, you know. Pick up his team a little bit. I was trying to think of a good plant pun, but I can't. My punny brain won't tell me one. Surely I know a plant joke. No way do I not know like one plant joke. No, see, the worst part is I'm sure I do know a million of them, but I I'm sure it's like a performance anxiety thing actually, but I have like this performance anxiety thing where like whenever anybody asks me a direct question that I was not prepared for, my brain just decides that I don't know the answer. Like like someone can ask me my name and I'll go cuz I just wasn't my brain is just taking a second to even register that somebody has asked me a question that I do in fact know the answer to and should find now. Um, so yeah, I probably do know some plant puns, but I'm drawing a big old blank right now. Oh God, while we're talking about plants, somebody I was I was complaining about my ex and it I was just kind of hanging out. I wasn't like going hard or nothing, but you guys have heard me being complaining. I'm upset. We've been together a long time. She's a little bit stuck in my brain skull, and I'm a little mad. Uh, but yeah. So we went to Hobby Lobby, and we went to the kids' book section on the way to go look at canvases because I told you guys I'm getting canvas for that contest, and we saw the Giving Tree. And we started making like we just started making like jokes about how that book is like horrific, basically, and they like it's just very sad when you have to read it as a kid. Um, a lot of kids don't handle it very well, and so we were talking about it, and the Giving Tree, which is a kid's book about this this kid that is given a tree or he plants a tree, and it's like something he takes care of for like a really long time. Like, yeah. It's like something he takes care of for like a really long time, and he ends up chopping it down because it isn't producing anymore. And then he's like really sad about it. Um, and my friend called me the Giving Tree in relation to my ex, and I went, "Oh, big oof," but kind of true. Um, cause yeah, I'd be doing shit for her constantly, all the fucking time, and she just cut me down. Yeah. I was like, oof, you know, maybe onto something. Yeah. Yeah, yikes. Big kind of yikes. But oh well. You live and you learn 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 and you learn. It stops eventually, right? Uh no, I have really good support though. It's been alright. I'm sorry. I keep saying I'm gonna stop complaining about it, and I just keep complaining about it because, yeah, I will figure out how to stop eventually. But yeah. Mm, 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 mm. I know. I know I'm beating myself up too much about it, but I'm just freaking good at that. Sorry. I'm not doing it on purpose. And I know it's actually just fine, and I just don't want to feel like I'm bugging people. I might feel like I'm bugging people, but you guys also get to turn me off for the rest of the week. Everybody else gets to hear me complain. So I gotta try not to so much. True, I guess, kind of. I'm sure I've got some internalized homophobia, you know, a little bit of self-hatred hidden in there somewhere. Few Westerners get out without a little. And I think because I inked it, that one the one part of the tree that I really wanted to show better is still not showing better. So I'm gonna add a little bit of white ink. Go sleep, 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 sleep. I know the EP. I know that one. That one ain't that new. I got you. You good. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all and your nice words. And be good. Don't stay up on my account. Maybe I'll get my little white shirt. Oh, a little bubby. Hi. You can say hi. Let me see. Okay. I'm just gonna go and add a little white outline around the tree. It'll make it look a little more magic-y, and it'll make it stick out more, you know? Two birds, one stone type of thing. Um, right here is mostly where I think it really needed it. Try to be gentle with that. I might have to come back in with the pen or something and add some little detail lines there, but that's okay. Mm, I think this is gonna make it look like he's growing the tomato, you know? I'll just go back over these little lines where I cut some of them off a little on accident. And let's see, is there anywhere else I need to add a line? I don't think so. Ah, he's so cute, guys. I really like him. I hope you guys like him too. I think people have generally had nice things to say about him today, so I'm gonna assume you do. Like, go ahead and tell me if I'm full of shite and you hate him, and why did I do something so cozy? Make something edgier next week. I don't know. Let me have your feedback, whatever it may be. And thank you guys so, so, so much for hanging out with me today and every week. I appreciate the heck out of each and every one of you. Whether you're lurking or talking or watching on YouTube or wherever you happen to be, I appreciate it. All the engagement helps no matter where the numbers are. And I really love that I can feel so good about getting on and doing drawing with you guys like every single week. It's so fun for me. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you want to see the rest of this stream because you missed some, or if you want to see any of my other streams from before, go ahead and check me out over on YouTube. I do have all of the streams backlogged up over there. If you missed some of this one and it's kind of recent, you can go ahead and check me out over on Twitch. And all of that should be linked wherever I'm supposed to be pointing on Twitch. I think below me, but like, uh, I'm sure you guys are here on the internet. You know where it is. You'll find it. Anyway, thank you guys. And if you want to check out anything else, that should all be linked together in my link tree in the about section. If you want to check out some of my Redbubble stickers, that's a really good way to support the channel. I get most of the income from that pretty directly, and and if you want to just give me a little tip for being here, I appreciate that too. You guys are so freaking sweet when you do that, and if you wait till I'm live, you get the cute little dopamine loop for doing it too. So, come hang out. We appreciate you. Keep your gas masks on. Help yourself with your gas mask before you help anybody else with theirs. There's a reason they say it on the airplanes. It's for your own good. So, ah, have a lovely week. Have a safe week. And I will see all of you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye.